Hi everybody, it's your old mate Daryl and Toby. Yep, we're here. It's a wet, wintry day here in Withernsea. What the hell is it? It's some sort of balloon, looking at it. Should we free it and let it go? Yeah, it's a balloon. There you go, balloon. Off you go. There it goes to wherever balloons go. Don't know where it's come from. It's settled on the mud. So it's a wet, wintry day here in Withernsea. Very quiet, very cloudy, very misty. Quite a few fishermen out today. I'm not going to be doing mega miles today. Yeah, I've got to walk around the cliff. And now I'm making it to the North Promenade. There is rain in the air, but so far it's not a problem. But we'll see how it goes. It may become a problem, it might be alright, who knows. More fishermen. Come on. Oh, that sounds good. Well, you've not missed anything, Dave. All you basically missed is me just walking over that hill there, and nothing really. We've not had any really good conversations. In fact, we've not had any conversations yet. Anyhow, I'm glad you're on board. Enjoy the coffee. Mellow Bird's coffee. I got some stuff called mocha, which is like coffee and hot chocolate for the old Duchess. It's like aero flavoured. So we had some today. It's alright. I couldn't drink it all the time though. Now and again it's not so bad. But I'm not really a coffee drinker anyhow. And she made it with water. She's alright, but it'd have been nicer made with milk. So what's your weather like, Dave? Crap here. Wet. Windy. Wintry. Withernsea. Come on, mister. It's not too cold though, that's the thing. Well, car's still there, hasn't moved. No, I like Indian tea, chai, made with carnation milk. Now in a pan. Now that is nice, spiced tea. It's not, it's not like you don't put chili or anything like that in it. But you can buy chai spices, and you just put it in a pan with milk, stir it up until it's really hot, and then pour it into a cup. You've got your tea bag, you've got your spices, your sugar, you put the whole lot in a pan. Now like that really, really does it for me. Use carnation because over there they make chai with buffalo milk, and buffalo milk is very thick. Well, one of our buses so it's really thick is that, but it is really nice as well. Better than the crap they sell at Costco. Oh, what's the other bloody place? These coffee shops at about £5 for a small glass of it. Hi Jordan, how are you? I know, that's why I pointed it out, I know. Now and again, the traffic wardens come and do a blitz, and God help anybody. And then you don't see them for weeks and weeks and weeks. Then all of a sudden they just turn up again out of the blue. Thing is, Dave, stupid does what stupid does. I think I've sorted my parking war out anyhow. There was somebody parking in front of my car and by extension partially in front of next door's car parking space. Although she doesn't have a car next door to me, her daughter has one, and she's not the best driver. I always park in such a way she's got more room than she'll ever need to make sure she doesn't damage my car. She's very nervous. So I don't want to shout at her or anything like that. It's just best to avoid anything from happening. Now some twonk has been parking not just in front of my car, but if you will, in front, but halfway to the right. So she got in, or anybody, workman doing work on a bungalow or something, anything, I would struggle, and I mean really struggle, to get out. So, last night when I signed off, I brought my car forward by about a length and a half. So I think I've now dealt with the problem. I'll leave it there for 3 or 4 days. Some more fishermen luck. I'll leave it there for 3 or 4 more days. And then whoever it is will get the message. Find somewhere else to park. I know where I live, parking is a problem. It's a huge problem. But that's not my fault. People will buy houses where there's no parking, and then they expect everybody else to help them out. I would never have bought our bungalow without a parking space. That's fake. Hi Joe, I'm in Withernsea, 20 miles east of Hull on the Yorkshire coast. Oh, you're on the Norfolk coast, oh right. You've got many of the same problems as we've got then with erosion. All we have between you and me, Joe, is Lincolnshire. Well, we've done 3.15 mile. So my target for tonight's going to be about 6 mile. I didn't go out earlier on today. How was that? I've got my assessment at Coast Spots tomorrow. So I have been revising all day. So it's good to come out now, just to give me brain a bit of a rest. Because when I go home, I'll spend an hour playing with Tobes, a bit of time with the old Duchess, and I'll put another 2 hours in, probably 2.5. And then tomorrow's, it's my big day. Just hope everything goes all right. I don't think I've done a 3-hour assessment. I'm trying to think. Will have been when I was doing my degree. Even my PhD visa. That was like just short of 2 hours. So I don't know, I'm thinking. I had thought it might be a bit like that, that's why I revised heavily. But I had a mock, which gave me a bit of an idea. My manager said if that had been the real thing, then I would have passed it. So like I used to say to the students, you never know what can happen on the day. You can never revise too much. Fail to plan is planning the same as planning to fail. Don't do it. You enjoy me what? We've got a lot of, well, we don't have that many actually. We've got a couple of houses close by us which have been turned into flats. You know where you got the Coupland's Bakery, Dave? Railway Crescent at the top. The first 2 houses have been turned into like flats. Well, they're not too much of a problem. The big problem, you've got Butcher's Close, and that's at the back, at the rear of Railway Crescent, and you've got about, I don't know, you've about 6 houses and 6 bungalows, and they have no parking whatsoever. Have the council allowed them to be built, is anybody's guess. So you have 12 houses and they're all competing for space on Railway Crescent. So of course, people will try to park out where we live. Yeah, parking's awful, Joe. Hi mate, you alright? It'd be nice if people picked up, wouldn't it?
Why have a dog if you're not going to train up after yourself?
I agree. I agree.
Me, I live in Hull, it's horrendous. Yeah.
I don't go out without them. No, I don't. I just don't. The worst ones are those with bags. They'll pick up and then they'll just leave the bag.
I've seen them do that and throw the bag on the bloody grass.
Yeah, and you think, why
What's the
bother?
point of picking it up?
I know. I know Hulls are everywhere. The whole country's sinking.
Oh no, it's
Bloody awful. Anyway, I hope you catch something good. Get a cod. Big fat cod, eh? See you later. Yeah, most of the fishermen are really decent. I don't do it, but on the other hand, you get something out of it. Well, I'm not sure what's happening here. Oh, my 2 mates are not here at the moment. 2 big Labradors. They're absolutely amazing. Very friendly, very loving. Enjoy a treat. So the sea's quite choppy tonight. Go on, Tobes. So we have a noisy dog up here somewhere. I don't think it's a little dog I can see. Come on. So I'm not sure where the dog is. There he is. Oh, I've seen him. I think he's digging his way to Australia, looking at him. Aren't you digging your way to Australia? Still haven't cleared this up, look, after the storm a couple of weeks ago. Well, it's a very dim and dismal day. I suppose after yesterday, that's quite fitting. Got a job to do, so I'm just going to put my phone down while I do what I need to do. Hang on, Toby. Hang on. Right guys, I'm back. Just had to clean up after Toby. I don't really get it why other people can't clean up after their dogs. You have a dog, it's part of owning a dog. You look after them, you clean up after them, you do what needs to be done. A bit like having a baby, you change its nappy. It's what you do when you've got one. And yet people just let the dogs do whatever and walk on. The worst ones are those who'll bag it and then just dump it. Why, oh why would it? And I never heard the guy coming up. It's a good job I didn't have Toby on a long lead. At least I know he's fine. At least he did get out of my way, so I am grateful for that. Because a lot of these guys, they want that space. Some of them, if they're just running and we don't know what's in front of them. Well, good news. I got my gimbal, but after the tragic loss on the other gimbal, which I dropped and broke, I'm a little bit wary of coming out with it. What I want is a lanyard, either to put around my wrist, around my neck, or something to make sure I don't lose it. Not lose it, I don't drop it again. I mean, when I dropped it, I had the lead in my hand, the gimbal in my hand. You're welcome. And I thought I was letting my dog lead go while I could sort my gimbal out and my phone, because I'd taken my phone out of the gimbal and I ended up dropping my gimbal. So I want something where I know if I let go it's still going to be safe. So I'm after some sort of lanyard for it. Hello, mate. Hello. Hello. She's a lovely girl. He's a boy.
He's not keen on Russell. Come on, Jess, good girl.
He's a gentleman,
Yeah.
especially where girls are
She can
concerned.
be okay. Coop's up there with his two. Like them with a present.
What then? Oh,
Yeah, Coopers, yeah.
oh God, them two. Oh my
Nightmare.
God.
Come on then, Jess.
They're nice, but yeah, I know what you mean. Have you seen them turn on each other?
No.
Oh, it's funny. I'll see you later, mate. There we go, we got a gull. I love the birds. Well, the good news on the weight front. Told you I put £3 on since Christmas. I was weighing in at £171. I'm now down to 170 and a quarter, and that's the walking I've done this week. So I'm quite happy about that. Hiya. Come on, up skip. So I'm quite happy with that, I really am. I didn't expect to lose anything this week. I'd have been happy if I'd have put nothing on. So next week my target is to lose £1. Next week, well, if I can get to be up just 170, yeah, 171 and a half I was. I'm now 170 and 3/4. If I'm under 170 next week, I'll be well happy. I've been 168 the following week. Standing there, that's exactly where the mother and daughter were stood 2 weeks ago. Hi Edward, how are you? Yeah, so I'm after a lanyard to my gimbal. Once I've got a lanyard, then I can start using it. I've been playing about with it in the house and it's been interesting. I'm also going to get a tripod. Now I'll be able to use that for me walks, not just these walks, but come summer, when we got the long days and short nights and decide to go out on a 20-mile walk or something, you know, I'll be able to get multiple different types of images and then stitch it all together with my editing software and then come up with some real dingers. Good, I'm glad to hear that, Edward. Well, tomorrow I've got my 3-hour assessment at Coast Watch, where they'll decide whether I'm competent enough, you know, to be a watchman. I'm hoping I'll be alright. I've done lots and lots of revision. This morning I didn't bother taking Toby out. I just sat there with my file, my checklist, just going through stuff. Asking myself questions, questioning myself, asking what were what. My knowledge seems to be you know, it seems to be okay. It seems to be good. But like I used to say to my students, never ever take it for granted you're going to pass. You can always do a little bit more revision. It'll never do you any harm. Prepare properly for any exam. Failure to prepare is to prepare for failure. And, you know, the same's true for me, really. I know I had a... here's our friend. All right, sweetheart. All right, we've seen you. We know you.
He's in a bad mood. No, steady.
It's about playing that. See you later, mate. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Anyway, at first I thought it was going to be a 3-hour written exam, which actually wouldn't have bothered me too much. I have enough experience at setting exams, invigilating exams, taking exams. But it's a bit like a Viva. If you do a doctorate, you sit down and then they question you on your thesis. When I did mine, for the head of my department, deputy head of faculty, and 2 others, and they fired questions at me for 2 solid hours about what I would do. I would come to that conclusion. Why did I choose the alternatives that I've chosen? Why did I not look at other things? What was my reasoning? I come out of that, my brain was zapped. So it's not going to be as bad as that, or anywhere near. But that's the nearest thing I can think of. My Viva Voca. and it's going to be 3 hours of what have you learned and tell me what things mean. Hello. He's lovely, isn't he? You know, and what things like distress signals and what do they mean, and how would you know? Then there'll be some exercises that I have to do, like I'll have to find something, you know, something out at sea, get the bearing, work out the distance, plot it on the nautical map that we have, and then give the coordinates. And probably a land-based object, I'll be asked to give the coordinates of that. So that, and then probably even zoom in on with the CCTV on something out at sea. Give those coordinates. Be able to take a snapshot and be able to retrieve footage. I'll be asked about CCTV, who you can give it to, when you can give it to them, and when not to give, who not to give it to. So it's quite a lot that I'm going to have to know. Like, you can't give CCTV footage to any Tom, Dick and Harry. If the police come and ask you for it, you've got to tell them to contact the station manager. You'll send the station manager the CCTV footage, but they have to contact the station manager to get it. They can't deal with me directly in that way. They'll have to deal with the station manager or the deputy manager. All right, Edward. Oh, yeah. So do I. I mean, I've revised enough for it. I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be. I'm just going to give it another couple of hours tonight just to polish it. Then I'm going to watch the midwife thing. I like watching that. Call the midwife. It reminds me when I was a boy and I lived in East London. Some of the people it shows and some of the stories I can relate to. So I never miss an episode. It has a certain resonance with me. I don't know whether it will now, because up to the 70s, apparently in 1971, I left London in 1972 and came back up north. So after that, it won't really have the same resonance. But up to then, yeah. I mean, where ordinary people were concerned in the East End, between the 50s and the 70s, it wasn't that much different. Come the 70s, things started changing. And it's a very different, if you go to East London now, it's a very different place to what it was in those days. Oh well, we've got a friend here, look, a greyhound. Hello. How are you?
See you later.
Hello. Alright, mate. Come on, Tobes, let's carry on. The sea's certainly ferocious tonight. Some more fishermen just down here. So tomorrow I'll be out. Hopefully I'll be full of joy. I'll have got through. I'll know enough to get through. And then after that I can do the things I want to do as well, because I've not really had time. It's taking up a lot of my time. So now I can worry now about doing other things. Finishing my Essel Road. Video and stuff like that. Which should be good. Oh, hello you. Look at that. Always nice to see other people's dogs as well as my own. Yeah, with another fisherman. Hello mate.
Alright.
I'm good, you?
Not bad, mate.
You're not caught out yet?
I got a whiting and a bass, but they're both just under the size for weighing in from the match.
What, so you had to throw them back?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Told them to go get the mum and dad's.
Well, yeah. That's the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
See you in a bit. That seems to be the fish around here, with lots and lots of whitings. Now and again we catch a big juicy cod. Well, that's alright, isn't it? If you catch a cod, take it home and eat it. Myself, I prefer haddock. All right, Dave, East London, South. No. When I was about 11, my mum decided to up sticks, and we left Lancashire, Greater Manchester, to live in Whitechapel. And that was in January 1966. And I stayed there with my mum and then my stepfather until 1970, I'm trying to think, 71. A lot of that time they'd stuck me in a special needs school, a boarding school in deepest Sussex. Well, that's another story for another day. Well. Come on, Toby. There's the... Hang on, Tobes. We're not going down, don't worry. The barriers that were put up, they've been put there. Whether the police are put them there, I don't know. But look. People have left flowers. Toby doesn't want to go anywhere near there. He probably knows something. Those rocks. imagine a girl's body coming up against them and then getting lodged in them. They needed those two excavators to move the stones so they could free her body. Not bear thinking about. Hello Eminem, how are you? So, hopefully, once I sort a lanyard out, happily, I'm about to come out with my gimbal. But the other morning I will not be taking it out unless I know it's secure. Hello, hello. Well, another dog. Come on. Hello. Hi. Hello. Go on, Tobes. Yeah, so I've worked out how to use one. I know what it does. And I'd gone out the other day just as an exercise. I were going to come out with it later on Friday night, were it? I were going to come out with it with you guys. See what you thought. But with dropping it, I just broke it. So I thought, well, I'm not going to do that again. I won't put myself in that position ever again. I mean, I thought what I need is a lanyard, you know, to properly secure it. You know, so it's secured to my wrist or something like that. The same for my earbuds. You know, I'll go out in the morning quite often. I haven't been for a bit, but I'll listen to an history podcast. And it's good when you do that. The walk it just goes. You get engrossed in it, which is nice really. But lately I've been thinking whenever I'm out of nothing more than the assessment. So I've been trying to remember things, the things I need to know about. What various flags look like. Different types of vessels. Codes for them. A lot to know really. Different procedures for doing things. Slim Shady. Nice one, Dave. Our friend, yep. We saw him a little bit yesterday, didn't we? Let's see how far we've done. 4.88 mile, nothing like yesterday. 14 mile, 13, nearly 14 mile. But more if I just get 6 mile today, because as I said with my revision, that's going to take precedence. It's a bit like being at university again, having to revise up for things. Sitting there with files and books. Only it's easier now, so I can just, it's like when I've been out, asking myself questions. I could find the answers by going on the internet, which I couldn't in them days. Loads of mnemonics to remember. All sorts of things like that. Just going over them and over them and over them. Am I happy with that? Well, no, I'm not. Why not? Because I couldn't remember this, or how does that work, or it seemed too easy. What for left out? Look in your file. Got it. Well, don't forget it again, and things like that. Doesn't it look different on here now? Just think a month ago, we had lots and lots of Christmas lights, and now everyone's back to their normal everyday life. All right, mate. Okay, no problem. All right, mate. Okay, little lass. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I was thinking of a way in between dad and daughter there. He's really good. He's really good, that dad. He helped me, and he helped his daughter. And she's got to learn at some point to be on her own on that bike, and he's showing her. Which is good. I've always said it. It's not what you learn at school. Well, it is. But the main learning takes place from your own family. If kids don't learn at home, they're never going to learn at school. You know, and that is a fact. Child learns in their own home, and they have that atmosphere and that environment where learning is expected and encouraged. They'll go to school and then they will learn, because they'll learn how to learn. Like a teacher, you can't teach unless you can learn. Once you can learn how to teach. And only then can you teach. It's like this house has been bought, it was for sale not so long ago. Well, we're on Louisville again, and we're now heading back towards the Promenade. After tomorrow, hopefully, when I get through, I think what we're going to have to do is go in the car and go somewhere. What do people think about that? Going over the Forth Bridge in the dark? Is that a good idea? I walk from Hessel Foreshore to the bridge, across the bridge into Barton maybe, and back out across the bridge. How does that sound? Anybody up for it? I won't be constrained then, will I? So I'll be able to do more. Or even another walk down Hessel Road, the guitar shop. But I think we need to go somewhere and do something. If I pass, we need to celebrate. So we'll celebrate with a walk. We're even a walk around Beverley with the gimbal. That'd be something, wouldn't it? Or I might do that as a video and download it straight on to YouTube, like I did the other day with my gimbal. But I'm not going to use my gimbal until I've got the lanyard for it. Certainly going dark now, isn't it? I'd love one of them, but the old Duchess says we're too old, so I don't think I'm going to get one. I think someone's getting the dog out of the car. Oh, I don't know. It's certainly looking miserable. We're going to get some more rain, that's for certain. Go on, Tobes. It's still nice though, having gone the long route. A few weeks ago we were coming round here and it was dark and I was having to use my torch. But now there's enough light where I don't have to. Come on, Toby. Toby. Remember the other day, I think it was Thursday, when they had these barriers up. Come on, Toby. Toby, come on. not sure what these are. Salt for the steps. But we saw Grandpa with that little boy on that ledge down there. Just pathetic. Come on, Toby. See, he won't go anywhere near that. He just won't have it, will he? Look how he was yesterday when we were over at Holland. He was not happy with the sea coming in. Were you? See, we don't know what they know, do we? We can surmise, but we don't know. Look at that coming in. If you were in that, what chance have you got? Alright, mate. Alright, mate. Alright, mate. Looks like he's busy and engrossed. Well, it's just turned 4:30 now. 25 to 5 according to me watch. So we've been out. I've been out about 2 hours. I've walked. .56 miles. So by the time I get home, it's going to be just a bit over 6 miles. I like about 8 miles minimum, but it is an exam tomorrow, so I'm all right with 6. After that assessment, I can make that up. So I'm thinking I'll walk across the Humber. See what the weather's going to be like for Tuesday. And decide from there. Tuesday or Wednesday. Then one day we'll have a walk around Beverley. Park the car somewhere. Hello. Hiya.
Hey,
Are you alright? Yeah. Hello.
No, fair enough then.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Once a month.
I think we know each other then too, anyhow. Now we've got 10 people with us. I'd just like to welcome everybody aboard. It's been a good day today. We're at Withernsea, which is about 20 miles east of Hull. Tide's coming in, as you can see. If you're enjoying the video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Got quite a lot of good stuff on the channel, so it's well worth looking at. Got videos taken with my gimbal, video cam, you know, my camcorder, videos of Toby, videos of the walk, so it's all there. If you want to chat, tell me what you like about the video, about this video, what you don't like, what you think I could improve on, or what you'd like to see, or even talk about something completely different. Not really. I mean, we're in winter at the moment. Like a Blake's. We're in winter at the moment. The summer we went from March right the way to, I don't know, November. And it was sunshine. Literally every day. I think we had about 4 or 5 days rain in that long period. The sky were blue every day. I was coming out for walks in the evening, early in November, without a coat on. I don't think we bothered using our central heating until, I don't know, late November. So no. It's just that we've had a few nice days, even now in January. I'm hoping we get another summer like the one we've had. You remember walking down here, I was having to get my torch out. So even though it's dark, there's still enough light. And it's 20 to 5. Well, there's the yacht club. Oh, yesterday I got my VHF radio certificate. So now I can actually use the radios. Yeah, it's the North Sea. But no, it's not always cloudy. I'll tell you where it's always cloudy though. Not here. Go and live in either West Yorkshire or East Lancashire. In Lancashire, it's always raining. West Yorkshire, not so much, but it's always cloudy. And you can get snow in summer. Imagine that. I think it was year my mum passed away, 2013. I can remember up on the Pennines in May, we still had snow. It hadn't melted. We had a lot of snow at the end of March. A lot. And by the end of May, beginning of June, it was still there. Because I remember coming over the top, left the M62, and coming up past the village called Blackley, and I thought, hell, it's still snowing. It weren't just snow, it was quite deep. But it is nice for you don't really get that problem. Right, we've got people coming. Don't know if they've got dogs or what. People at the back of me, people in front of me. Yeah, we got a dog. Hiya. Right. Hey, don't you start back. Lady there with a kiddie wink, so I'm just pushing the camera away. Yeah, doggy. You like doggies? There you go. We've gone past the kiddie wink, so I'm not worried about getting them on the footage now. Yeah. So we got some new people. I just would like to say, if you're enjoying the video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Leave me a comment, tell me what you like about it, what you don't like, what you think I could improve on, what you would like to see. Or just chat about something else. Hi Oliver, how are you tonight? Here's Toby, and we're back to the crab. We've got the towers. So I should be getting my tripod delivered tonight anyhow. So I'll have all the equipment that I need. Which will mean, as well as me live, I should be able to make some really good videos. One video I'm going to do with a gimbal and the tripod will be going over to Paul. Waterthorn Gumbold, upper and lower lighthouses on the Humber, back to Paul, and we'll see where we go from there, and then we'll go over to Headon. I've done that one before, but just with a camcorder, but I'll do it again. And then I can see what improvement I've made. It's alright.
I know some people are really funny, aren't they?
Oh,
Doesn't
no,
bother, not, I don't normally bother with all the dogs. He didn't bother about them.
no, I'm fine.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Right, see if there's somebody else paying respects to the people who tragically lost their lives 2 weeks ago. There you go. For even putting flowers now at the top steps on the South Prom. Well, we've done 6.19 mile. So it'll be about 6.5 miles by the time I get home, I think. So I'm not really unhappy with that. What time is it? 10 to 5. I'll be home for about 10 past 5. Have tea. Give Toby an hour. 2 hours revision. Watch Call the Midwife. Have a bath and I'm going to bed. I'm up tomorrow for 6:30. An hour's revision. Just last little bits. Going to my Coast Watch station. Oh wow, the assessor will be there waiting for me. Our bus. So we come in, I mean normally it's dark now but it's not too dark. Another quarter of an hour it will be. It's 10 to 5. I mean normally at this time it would be dark. You remember it would have been really dark going through here. So we get January out of the way. And we'll have like an extra 30 minutes or something like that on the day. A bit lighter in the morning and a bit lighter at night. So probably about 45 minutes in all. Which is good. Well, we're at the Game King, out of the Valley Gardens, and we're at the Game King seat. My grandkids love it in there. Because of his son, an absolute fortune. I hope I sleep tonight. Doesn't sound very well, that car, does it?
I didn't realise it all. It's on there.
Hi, Dwayne. Normally I do sleep okay, yeah. God. Yeah, normally I'm okay. I might not be okay tonight because I know I've got that 3-hour assessment tomorrow.
Then you smack with a bone.
So that might be an issue. Because it'll be on my mind all night. That's what I'm like. When I was taking exams, you know, for my degree, and it was on my mind, I couldn't sleep. My masters, I didn't do an exam. You just give your thesis, your long dissertation. My doctorate, I didn't do an exam, but I did have a Viva. And I was like that for that. Night before. Trying to remember what not to forget.
I've put right down apart from
Excuse. Thank you.
apart from the last couple of weeks. No, but yeah.
Right, it's certainly dark now. Thanks, Stephen. Thank you very much. Thanks, Dwayne. Yeah, sometimes, usually, Edward, I don't really have a problem at sleeping. But I think at the moment, tonight I might with my exam, with that assessment that I've got tomorrow. Everyone says you're going to be all right. Just take it easy and you'll be fine. I keep saying to myself, just listen to what's being asked. Think about your answer before giving it. You're going to be fine. I know I'm well revised on it. I'm just picking up on little things now. Not even a little bit, even littler than little. You were asking me before, Dave, about houses of multiple occupation around here. Those two houses are HMOs. This one and that one. I don't actually know how many people live in either of them. But they're the only two that I know of. Now down here, you've got about 6 houses and we got 12 houses of it and 6 bungalows. And that is part of the problem with parking. Then you got this party house here. Sometimes there can be 3, 4, 5 cars here. You get 2 cars parking here. Well, that's it. Then you got the new bungalows there. I think 3 out of the 6 are occupied, but they've got, it's gated and they've got their own parking. So we seem to think it's all right to park in front of me. Now here's the rub. You got the curb there. You got my car. So if I'm parked in my parking space, which is here, and my neighbour's daughter's parked there, and they're parked parallel to the curb here, it means I can't properly get out because I've got quite a long car. So I'm parking here for a time. We'll see how things go. Right, guys. Just want to say thank you very much for your company on this walk. It's been absolutely brilliant. Yeah, thanks, Dwayne. It's been absolutely brilliant. I've enjoyed it. It's got me out of revision and everything else. Toby wants to say goodnight. And I shall see you on the next walk. Hopefully I'll have good news, he says. So I'm going to thank everybody for your likes, your comments, your shares and subscriptions. You're all brilliant people. I think the world of you. Thank you very much. So now I'm going to go in, have a cup of tea, play with Toby for an hour. Yeah, it's a SsangYong XLV Tivoli. It's a nice car. It's got a really big boot, which I need for all the Duchess's stuff, a scooter and other things, and Toby's stuff. So I'm going to say good night to everybody. I shall see you all tomorrow, hopefully with good news. So good night, everyone.